Welcome back, fellow gamers. This is Gamer1745 here, with my continuing invasion of the Soviet Union. Okay, things are going well in some areas, not so well in other areas. These guys that are sort of locked in the swamp are attacking out, battering into me, but they're ultimately losing. The worst part about it is they're just tying up units that I could use better profitably other places, but we are getting near to closing this pocket, which will starve them of supplies and their ability to attack at least and move. So that's going fairly well here. We have a fair amount of units. They've made a fairly significant line along this river. I'm hoping to come in here and outflank them in the rear, but we'll see if we can do that or not. I'm not sure of that. I think I'm going to shift some of the forces up to here to outflank that as well and continue the drive for Moscow, but we will see about that. And I don't know if we're going to be able to push up and get around this flank. I want to do that as well, but don't know. Right here is looking really good. We've got lots of forces. We're breaking out, pushing in. I'm rather confident about that. Now, what I've decided to do is withdraw from here. In the last episode I started talking about the Kuban shield, and that I'm not right now ready to call this a failed invasion or even failed plan. And the main reason is normally when I've done this, and I don't know if they've just changed it in this version or whatever, some of these taking certain provinces would trigger events that would magically create units to represent reserves that the Soviets were putting into them. And normally, well, let's see, under some of these are conscript units. There's just those NKVD, I think, are a bit much in their fighting thing, but their fighting capabilities or their abilities to attack there. What's really making me want to withdraw is all these armored units. As you can just see, some of them are light, but most of them are regular armored units. And just even trying to hold the mountains, which the mountain troops can do to some degree, it's just way too big of a front to do that. And this stack here is what ultimately just totally said, nope, we got to withdraw from this. And the reason I'm sort of saying that this is not necessarily a failure and that because I'm withdrawing, is because if it wasn't for this attack here, and I'm still hopefully going to save this unit, we'll see if we can do that. That may be ultimately pushing too far, I don't know. Is if I hadn't done this attack and had all these armored forces down here, they'd be up here opposing me. I just want to quickly have it looked. What's on this border still? Okay, some garrison divisions. I'm not sure whether all of those armored units were insta-create units or whether they were forces that the AI decided I needed to defend against, possible invasion of Afghanistan. So move an army group or more worth of armored divisions down there. Trust me, it does things like that at times. So all of this would be impacting me here and being a much more difficult situation. So I'm going to see how much I can withdraw across the peninsula here. And so I think this has been a limited success, shall we say, because they've been able to amass enough force that's just trying to make it hold out. I could try to think that I'm going to, some of these units are just literally days away that I could just drop in a little ways behind the lines. These are all in August. I'm not going to be holding out there that long, probably. but and try to hold it out. But I just think I'm going to do an orderly withdrawal here. Try to keep them tied up as much as I can in there. So while doing that, continue to exploit into further. But it also tells me there isn't a win this season, or to me, not that the war is over, but the win is to take Stalingrad, Moscow, and Leningrad. Not even getting to Leningrad with this stack versus that stack. So the question is, can we get to Moscow? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we play that long. Provinces. I know I can remove the notifications, but I don't want to do that because if I were to do that, I might miss something important. And I'll say this right now is I thought by this time we would be well into playing BICE 8 or BlackICE 8, however you want to say it. But obviously it's been delayed over a month from its original expected time, and I knew I wasn't going to be starting when it was originally released. So I sort of kind of keep the game interesting and do some interesting stuff, but sort of coasting and feeling I didn't need to worry about the invasion of the Soviet Union because it wasn't going to get there, but obviously we've got there. And so yeah, I feel a little underprepared for it, and I was going to go for an invasion of India until I just got to the point that I couldn't get past the leap, except for trying to get across here, and I thought that was just a little too flimsy of an attack into India. Probably should have just waited and done that anyways. Because with India under our control and time to build up more forces. Because I think, as you're also seeing to some degree, obviously to some degree because all these panzer divisions are overwhelming me, but they are not it is important how many forces the enemy have, but they're not the primary deciding factor on it. They are a factor on it, most assuredly, but not the factor. You can overwhelm them if you're set right. Okay, so now we've got that, so we're going to stop. They'll be able to hold because it's a swamp. Let's go to a more useful map. Swamp, their attacks probably, well, he's weak, but we'll see. If that can hold there, well enough. Hold there well enough, and that's just way too weak, I know. I'm sort of waiting for him to withdraw from there, and then they're gonna fall back out. Let's send these out to get repaired somewhere. Let's see if this helps. We're going to do prediction strikes. Let them attack various armor units. Still trying to just disrupt them before I have to withdraw. See, I'm not understanding some of these attack. Well, they're overrunning their position for some reason. There. Use these guys to support that. They're still technically defending. Not anymore. Guys out. So you get the right type of troops in the right terrain, you can do wonders. These guys are just opening fast enough, they can cause some chaos before they get trapped and get them back out. I'm going to be watching closely enough. I hope to do is go down and quickly take that. I don't know if I will be able to. see if we can hit these guys in the flank. All these guys got to do is hold out until they can retreat. No, there's another one. Shadow me. Okay, and another thing I'm doing, where are they? Not that far. There. I'm sending these guys up with my auxiliary vessels. I'm going to try to do a naval invasion up there. Because we've yet to get Finland done. Infantry branch, 3 to 6. That's that one. Increase the camouflage designs. This is too far advanced. How long we don't need? Some weapons. Oh, this is all weapons. We don't need that. Also, since we'll reduce that down. Still not sure whether it's working as designed or some other reason for Finland not coming in. Because if it's a bug, I would go in and force Finland to come in. If it's working as designed, I don't want to cheat them in. That's not the point. Save that group, fortunately. They're not, see, you're not doing well enough there. Okay, these guys. Question is, can they outrun the Panzers? Probably not, but maybe the terrain, once they get to the mountains, they may be able to do all right there. They're probably going to cut me off here. These are forces that have gotten too distracted with the Soviet campaign that we're going to go down and reinforce Africa. We do need some reinforcement. These guys are coming in here not to start a new offensive, but hopefully get there in enough time so that we can get these guys out of the pocket. And I do have these guys here for air supply if needed. They're already being forced to withdraw. They're slow. Remember them on the flank there. Okay, 2 infantry divisions are now available. It'll take a while to reorganize. I'm going to put them down here primarily because we have a lack of German units down here. We've got all these Italian units. Make sure that we have make sure I have some good units here. Let these 2 divisions get organized up. Who's attacking me? Does this province somehow connect to that province? Oh, that's freaky. I call a map bug of some sort. Okay, they're doing good. Number 2 is fighting over there. Let's take a quick look at how close we have veteran army, which helps us considerably. And we're 10 battles away from veteran navy and 5 battles away from Air Force. Veteran Air Force. I keep trying to run spoiling attacks against me here. Looks like we're going to win this one. Okay, let's see if these guys can. Let's see if this pressure. Okay, SSHQ's advanced. Cancel that program. And the reason I want these is that they're good anti-partisans. HQs. It'll be insta-ready to go onto the field. Insta in the sense that we just researched them. Here. I need to pay attention to what I said they'd be. Over here. Let's grab these. Let's see what areas we are here, and it's affecting our supply, so we're going to send them over. Just get them in the neighborhood quickly. Of course, already in the neighborhood. That's helping. We're just slowly we are reinforcing. Okay, I think we're going to end the episode here today. All good, these guys have made it to here, so we're now going to... Just okay, even if I lose them. So, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.